Do the Model 3 auto wipers work the way they should? Let's find out. What's up, guys? Out again today with my CoPilot this time. That's Darcy D, French B. Check her out on Instagram. Anyway, hey, realized last night just how long editing actually takes. It's going to be fun to figure out how to streamline that process a bit, make things a bit quicker. Still learning to use Final Cut Pro, so that's going to be a while. But I hope to get the hang of it sometime soon. Make things a little quicker, make things better for you guys. That's really what I'm more worried about, is how do I make it better rather than cut down on the time, because I think quality is important. So Darcy and I are out for a drive today, running a couple errands, going to the bank, going to Home Depot, maybe stopping to get her some medication. She gets allergy shots, but she has to get sedated first, so we're doing that. And actually it's supposed to rain, so I was hoping to do a quick video on how the automatic wipers work in the rain. They're a bit erratic, so if it starts to rain, we'll test that out. If not, this might just be a quick cruise. Well, I screwed up. This is where I started talking about using the back of my screen for where I put the GoPro and suction cupped it there, but that somehow the camera got on the wrong settings. Testing out a new camera angle here. This is the exact same position of the camera, just flipped around and facing forward now. Autopilot's doing its thing, so I can pay a little more attention, though I always watch the road very, very closely. But let me know how this one looks. I think it's pretty good. It's not the quickest thing to turn around, so I had to pull over to do it. So I'm guessing at some point this is a multiple GoPro channel. It's just going to be easier to have 2 or 3 points of view throughout a video without turning things around and taking a ton of time. If I start to get any traction at all, then I will get more cameras and make it easier for myself and better for you with more camera angles. So interestingly, with the change to 2.7K, I can actually monitor the video on my phone, use it as a second monitor, whereas 4K it does not stream, which is interesting. I'm not sure if it's helpful or not. It might be when I'm watching myself, but when it's facing forward like this, it doesn't really matter once you get the shot set up. Hey, here's an interesting interchange. Let's see how she does. I'm going to try and get her to move over here with traffic coming up behind me. She does not seem to want to merge because the traffic's coming up too fast. There she goes. Still learning on the merges and when it can cut people off is not the right word, but shift over, and when it can't. I find that typically I end up putting my foot on the accelerator to help it along, because Pepper's pretty cautious. She will wait for a huge gap before going, but when I nudge it along, oftentimes she'll move over and jump into that spot. Speed up autopilot a little bit here. And actually I'm going to switch to navigate on autopilot to somewhere where I'm going to see how it does with this upcoming interchange. So now we're in navigate on autopilot. It's going to take this upcoming exit onto Chavez Street. Oh, and now it's going to end. So it's got the blinker on right now. She's moving over. She should stay in the left lane here, even though Navigate on Autopilot has turned off. That was extremely solid. We'll see if it stays left like it's supposed to. I don't think it will. And I will just take over if it doesn't. And actually it did. All by itself, we're coming up into 25. It's down to 25. Taking the turn just fine, coming around. I wish I had a second camera on the screen. Slowed down a little bit too much there, so I put my foot on the accelerator, but not too bad. So I'm going to take over. So I'm not sure if you can tell from droplets on the windshield or not, but here comes the rain. Hopefully it will start to rain a bit harder so we can test the wipers in this video, and I can show you just how well they work or don't work depending on how they're feeling today. Alright, now we're starting to get some rain, and I was going to try and finish that before the wipers kicked on, but they did, which actually the timing of that was just about perfect. You know, it's just starting to get a bit difficult to see, and they clicked on, went once, and then turned right back off. So again, can't tell if you can see the droplets of water on the windshield, but they're starting to build up again, and hopefully once we start moving, we'll be able to tell exactly what is going on.
Now turn left onto Crescent Avenue.
There they go again. So actually they're working pretty well right now. And it's not quite raining hard enough. When it rains hard is when they start to get a bit wonky and they don't know whether or not to go full speed or partial speed or, you know, click on and off. But right now they are doing pretty well. So other than all the stop signs in San Francisco, I actually really enjoy driving in the city because there really is no straight way to get anywhere. You always feel like you're taking kind of side roads, back roads, hills like this one. But you find cool stuff. You get cool looking houses, cool parks. You know, you're always investigating in the city, which I really enjoy. While we wait for it to rain so I can do the video I actually wanted to do today, just give you an update on how I feel talking to a camera. It's amazing that it gets easier and easier only one day in of just continually talking while driving. Probably looking like an idiot to anybody who's driving by, but whatever. Yeah, still get the ums and pauses and all that kind of stuff while I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, while I'm trying to say it, while I'm trying to drive. But it's getting easier and easier, and it kind of flows off the tongue now, or it will. A couple more days of this, I think it'll be pretty easy. Hopefully that makes for better quality videos over time. And keep giving me the feedback. Tell me what's working, what's not working. And I will do my best to evolve and change as we pull this together. But while we're waiting for it to rain, I am driving to Ocean Beach. Sorry, Pepper's talking to me there. Driving to Ocean Beach to check out the waves. Supposedly over the next 2 days or so, the waves are supposed to get progressively bigger and eventually hit 50 feet. Now, 50 feet in Hawaii when there's a surfing competition going on, like what was happening when I was there this last week, is normal-ish, but 50 feet at Ocean Beach, I can imagine, is absolutely enormous. So driving there right now to check it out, and if there's anything cool, I will put it on video. Just a quick phone video of my CoPilot here. This is how she spends most of the ride. She gets excited at the beginning and at the end, but in the middle, that's what she does. And this is the other way she sleeps. Well, these aren't quite 50-footers yet, but it's rockier than it normally is out here. I'm just going to pan around for a minute and you can see what it looks like. guess is I'm way too far away for you to actually tell what it looks like, but hey, it was worth a shot. While I'm killing some time waiting for it to rain, I'll just do a quick pan by of the car, show you how it's a little bit different. So we've got powder coated gray wheels, we've got chrome delete on the back, still waiting on the spoiler to come in, but it will get here a bit. Well, it finally started raining, so I have come back out to show you exactly what I mean by wonky wipers. So firstly, right now I think they're going a little too fast, and for whatever reason they jump like crazy on the way back down. See how they bounce? We'll try and do one of those in slow motion to really show you what's going on there. If that's... See, now they're going faster. And now they're stopped. So if anybody has a suggestion on the bouncing, let me know, because that's pretty annoying. I don't know if it has anything to do with the ceramic coat that they put on the windshield or what that is. But any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Alright, now we're going a bit faster here. We've got some real wind, some real rain. Ignore that yellow light. Still not pouring really hard, so tough to tell how crazy they get. I actually am going to try and get up behind somebody so it sprays a bunch of water on the windshield to see if that makes a difference in how they constantly change speed and can't seem to figure out how to get it right. Now, hey, credit where credit's due. Apparently auto windshield wipers are in beta still, so I'm guessing they will continue to get better over time. A lot of Model 3s are still in California. We haven't had a lot of rain in California lately. Probably just not enough video, since they're based on video, to really hone the algorithm, just like, you know, all you need is miles to hone the autopilot algorithm. So I'm guessing over time this gets better. Hopefully they're working on it right now. I know a lot of people are complaining about it, but let's see how it goes over time. Now, if this car spits up water like I think it will, it's actually not doing it that much. I'd want to see him go a little faster. It's not pouring rain, but still not quite perfect. So I've never gotten the wheels to spin before, so I may just try it right here a little. Nope, they hold pretty good even in the water. Well, so here's an example of them just going nuts. Sitting in a parking lot, barely raining, and they were going full blast for about a minute. Couldn't turn on the camera quick enough, but that should get the point across. Just in case they do something crazy on my drive home, I'm going to leave the camera on for the rest of the time, probably without talking. I'll play this in fast if there's something that happens on the way home. If not, I won't include it, but if and when something happens, I'll slow it down and talk through it. Since I'm not sure I want to give away where I live, I'll do a quick summary here. Hey, the wipers didn't perform as poorly as I expected them to this go around, but leave in the comments below if you've had issues with the wipers as well and they don't do exactly what you would expect them to. Looking forward to reading your comments. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to use my referral code if you're going to go out and buy a Tesla. And let's see if I can get Darcy to sign off as well. Darcy, say thank you for watching.